One. Starnberry Disciple. Yeah. I'm back again. Back with more of the Final Fantasy XIV. Last night, right before I logged off, I worked on this hotbar just as I said I would. Have it organized in a nice battle form, I believe. Everything's optimized in a decent fashion, so I have decent control of the battle now. Picked up some new subscribers last night. That's always awesome. Always awesome indeed. Gonna see if we can actually get some stuff done. I hate that I started late, but hey, officially 2 weeks away from the early access of Stormblood. Officially 2 weeks away. I'm super stoked. Super stoked. But let's dive back into this. Professor Lamberton is eager to tell you anything and everything of corrupted crystals. Ah, so rare it is to find a fellow intellectual in this region. 'Tis even rarer to find one capable of comprehending the nature of corrupted crystals. Phone's going off like crazy. Come to think of it, there was another, a hermit to whom the church had given sanctuary. Curious fellow, unsociable, rather daft at first impression, yet possessed an amazing affinity towards the scientific pursuits. But the matter at hand. Did you say you wish not to conduct field observations, but to harvest a corrupted crystal? Gads, men. At least take the necessary precautions so that you do not suffer from exposure to its harmful energies. I'm beginning to wonder if you've sufficient qualifications to handle such hazardous materials. Still, your ignorance is somehow endearing. If you bring me a suitable vessel, say a common clay pot, I shall coat it with an alchemical sealant of my own design. Simply store the crystal you seek within the pot to protect yourself from deleterious effects. Where might you find a clay pot? Well, I'm hardly a merchant, but surely some fellow at the Golden Bazaar has some for sale. To the Golden Bazaar. As soon as I find the door. How do you get out of this place? Ah, there we go. Ran right past it. Take a look at the map. Hopefully it can point me in the right direction. Where is the Golden Bazaar? Way the hell up here. But hey, that's what chocobos are for. Gosh, just 2 weeks away. Every time I think about that, it's just... I have so much to do. Gotta get caught up. Although, in 2 weeks, surely I can make 4150. If not, higher. Hopefully higher. What I'm really hoping is that tonight, on Final Fantasy III, it goes just as good as last night. It's a really good playthrough there. Maybe I should cut off some travel time. Shortcut. These little settlements need to upgrade to crystals. You get a pot. And you get a pot. Everyone gets a pot. Sorry. I get a bit carried away when disposing of old merchandise. Anyway, take my pot, please. At least I can go back to Camp Dropdown. Was that the destination? Yes. Thank the promise. Love the chocobo and love the music, but starting late and I really want to get some progress in. Get this extra light on. So terrible at navigating the first time around. Fascinating. Even accounting for the unusually strong aetherial currents in this region, the crystalline formation are... Oh, you've returned. Any luck finding a pot I suggested? Sure thing. Well, this is indeed an unremarkable piece of rubbish. For our purpose, that shall suffice. Rubbish, he says. Almost level 42. Professor Lembrant. I'm not saying that right. I already know I'm not. Is about to show you something you'll never forget. With a liberal application of my alchemical sealant, this sorry excuse for earthenware will be reborn as corrupted crystal contaminant device. Now observe that this scholar skillfully, almost dropped that, skillfully coats the interior of this plot just so, there, it's finished. You no longer need the fear the crystal's transformative energies. Though I suppose you will be bombarded with its energies until you place it within the vessel. Well, perhaps it shall motivate you to work quickly. In any case, I would now have you take the warded pot to Hahasako, a student of mine monitoring the flow of aether at Highbridge. Explain to him your quest, and he shall instruct you of the finer points of crystal harvesting. I shall find the lad. But where is he? Highbridge. What is close to Highbridge? Nothing. Another long walk. Choco Town. Got to chat with a few new people last night on the stream. Super awesome. Last night was just a really good night. Even had a good first playthrough of the Stone Vigil. loads of run around going on in this region. Ah, another Lala felon. How many times must I be made to explain myself? I am not contemplating suicide, you imbecile. I have chosen this precise position to perform scientific measurements. Yep, totally a student of the other guy. What have we here? A containment vessel? Why, this is the handiwork of Professor Lambert. You thieving knave, I shall call the... Oh! Made especially for you by the man himself. Then you must have sought me out per his instruction, which means he believes me experienced enough to expound upon his explanations. At last, the recognition I so rightfully deserve. So close. Asako, trying very hard to contain his excitement, and is failing. Mega potion in high ether. Oh, fraptious day. Kalahu. Kalahu. I should be chosen to guide this man. Yes, Hasako, the greatest professor of Lambert's pupils. I shall see that you successfully quarry your quarry. Your timing is impeccable, in fact. For I was preparing to procure corrupted crystals from burning walls for my personal research. There, the devastating destruction caused the calamity has blessed us with a bounty of sublime specimen. But something tells me that not but a perfect peace will satisfy your high standards, in which case you must needs descend to the deepest depths, amidst the following waters and the murderous mere knots. Lies the most fantastic formation I have found thus far. Take this highly advanced researcher's tool and use it to separate a small fragment from the large cluster, place it within the warded pot, and bear it back to me for inspection. The path which leads from Burgundy Falls to the base of the burning wall is treacherous and terrifying, but advance with appropriate caution and you shall surely survive. I think we'll be okay. Bit too hasty. Where is this utmost cave? Where am I? Okay. Ah! Blonde travels. Totally new. Ah, these guys don't want to fight me now. I remember back in the day, that's all they wanted to do, running past them. And getting on up there in those levels. Oh, look at this area. Never been here before, and it is amazing looking. Whoa. I don't think I've been here before anyway. I'll help these fellows out. Work that daily rust off. Get my ground. Peaceful music. Yes, the hotbar works out so much better like this. So much more fluid now. All of my basic attacks I like to get off are right here. Even faster. Right here at the bottom. Bane right there as well. for all the Bane fans. Totally had loads of good advice on Bane last night. I think I've got it set up right. I moved my healing spell over here to the L2 region. I don't know how I'm gonna like that. It's just gonna have to play out. I'll see how it goes. But I have all my summons to the far left over there. Because you don't really call summons back to back. It's not really the point. So I figured I would just keep their list to the side, have it handy, but not really supremely active. Got my quick hotbar action command just set up there, so surely that'll work out. I like how it's going so far. Maybe this FATE will bump me on over to 42. So after this quest I won't hit the brick wall I mentioned so much. Brick wall experience that leads to endless grinding. Freak's doing pretty good for himself. Just now starting to tick down on health. Getting a little support. Oh, and I want to get this off to a lot of people. There's no information really online. I ended up digging around on some blog space on the lodestone, and to the people who pre-ordered the Stormblood Collector's Edition hard copy for PS4, when you go to redeem your code, last night I was just curious, I redeemed it, but a while back actually, but I was just curious, I was gonna check it out, and all of a sudden I noticed that it wasn't registered, that my game was on my... Oh shit. Freaky freaks, dude. Anyway, it wasn't on my video games that I have through Square Enix. The game itself was there, but no circle in the slot. And those of you who've played this know what I'm talking about. When you look at your games, it shows you... It's so weird having heal over here, I'm not used to it. When you go to look at your games, the ones you have installed, there's a little bubble right beside it. Well, my bubble was not there. I kind of freaked out, thinking, oh shit, did my redeem not go through? So I looked around on the PlayStation Network, and if you go down through your recent transactions, you will find that it is there, and if you go through digging a little deeper, it actually tells you that it will install automatically on the 16th. So you're all good, 2 AM, June 16th. Just don't freak out like I did. It's totally there if you pre-ordered. Just felt like I should get that off. Like I said, there's not really many places you can look online that's going to give you that information unless you just dig deep into blogs like I did and read people who have had similar experiences. literally, like, not even a centimeter to 42. What kind of shit is that? What are these? I've been fighting them, but I really don't know what they even are. Golden Fleece. Some crazy looking things. Look like the head of an Ewok. Ewok heads. Where is this crystal? A lot of bird people. The mirror nuts. So that's what I was warned of. I'll help you out, buddy. Oh, come on, you creep. What are you doing to us here? We don't need extra aggro. Maybe this little ugly thing will bump me over to 42. Gotta heal. Heal. You creep. Kill the shit out of him. Come on. Settle down. There we go. Moving on. Do I jump down here? Don't think I won't. I've been through very similar situations like this before. About to jump down. Screw it. Invisible wall, what the hell? I am a death jump enthusiast. What kind of shit is this? I've tested my limits of the death jump all throughout this game. Why must you block me now? So sick. What kind of joke is that? Something's coming after me. You're not. This definitely works out better, but I gotta get used to it. Just banged an extra foe. But it shouldn't take long to get used to. After all, it didn't take me too long to get used to the game itself. I feel I sort of lost all the time. I would say 1/15 of my gameplay is me being lost. 1/15, you know, not too bad. Heal. Really testing those limits today. Still not level 42. It is literally on the edge of the bar. I'm killing this guy. I'm getting to level 42. This is killing me. The fact that it's not there yet is just disturbing. Right there. Maybe I can beat it within this minute and get this chain bonus experience. Literally, I need what is 176 more points. 42 is all. Rouse. I don't know what the hell that does. I'm gonna look at it though. What is the rouse? Ah. Ah, by the pit. Okay. A little bit better than sustain, I see. Try it out. Ooh, pretty colors. Let's move on. Where the hell is this destination? How do I get down there? Is that the area? I shall find out. He is totally invisible in the bushes. Except for this side. Maybe this is the right way to go. Do you lead me further forward? Down to the south path? No, but I see it there. Hidden from me over there. Oh, I got a skill point. Almost forgot. Intelligence. He's so smart. Speed up. Or get out the chocobo, it just seems pointless. This guy's gonna target me anyway. And then I use the thing like a dumbass. Definitely gotta get used to this new layout. Already pushed throwing buttons a few times. But at least now, though, with this setup, I don't have to worry about randomly miss-summoning a summon, of course, in the middle of a dungeon. That happened a lot. I'd be trying to get off one of my other skills and... Oh, speaking of other skills, let's see how powerful this healing spell is now. Oh yeah, much better. Just very slow. Very, very slow. Great, I don't like that. I'm gonna switch back. I can just blast him with healing spells that with the other spell. Sustain. I think it has less of a cost too. But yeah, I can just spam this. I like this way better. Maybe small increments of health, but small increments of health and just a quick boost is way better than one big health bonus with a slow duration of waiting. Not about that slow duration. Ah, there's a death jump I can take part in. Also an FATE. Not only am I a death jump enthusiast, but I love to take on giant monsters I do not have a chance defeating. This is a hard one to pass up. It's within my destination as well. Screw the mirror knot. Yeah, that mirror knot just doesn't want to be caught. The goalie! I don't want to wait 6 minutes for you to go away. I will definitely fight you. Just at a distance, of course. I'm not charging after you, notice. Uh-oh, maybe this person will lend a hand. Oh, they're here for the quest and nothing more. The goalie shall be found. I'll have nothing more but a better time killing you. He really isn't that strong. I mean, I don't see my health taken away over here, but I expected more. Fully expected way more. Maybe I can even kill him within this time limit here. As long as I keep an eye on my health. I believe I can. As long as I stay focused, this new setup actually does work out a lot better. Everything so I can get to it quickly. 4 minutes left. The goalie is a little more than halfway there. Didn't mean to use Bane. Get those heals back on. No! Come on! Heal! Heal! What is D3 doing over there? Get the healing on. Oh yeah, I got this fella picked up too, that I never actually use. Can't use it either. I don't know if that's gonna happen. Yo. Less than 3 minutes on the clock. He's got about a quarter health left. Will I be able to do it? D3 is also about a quarter health. Really pressing time here for him. Goalie, what are you? The strongest mirror not I've ever seen. Heal, come on, we are too far into this for your dots on Barry. Well, less than 2 minutes left now. I think we've got it. Gotta get some healing on and make sure that I don't die. Be free, take him out. Oh! Did it, and very hefty amount of gain from that. That was decent. I'm at that point where I can take on a few big monsters now. I'm not gonna get too cocky. I'm a little proud though, to say. Yeah. King. I don't even know how to express words for that. It's been a long ride. Not really, I haven't even been playing too long, so it's been a fun ride. Swimming in Stormblood, I can't wait for that. It's not like I've really missed out on a whole lot, but it just sounds really cool. There's been a few points, like a Costa del Sol, where I thought it would be really awesome if you could swim, so that added bonus is going to be really awesome. Oh no, it's back to Hobridge, huh? Can't exactly use a crystal to get back there. Sorry, may or not. I have a destination as long as I can, you know, go the right way. You think they would have made this winding path a little bit more smoother. But, like always, I love this architecture design. I would love to see this in an art book. It's just amazing. You can get a first-person view of that. Wow. Oh no. Okay. First-person view cost us a little bit. Can't wait for that Stormblood. Just 2 weeks. You better bet I'm gonna just explore every single nook and cranny I can find on there. Put it onto the stream. How in the world do I get out of this place? Ah, I see. It's so odd how a simple cave can just alter the levels of the creatures in the land so much. But that's MMOs. All MMOs, actually. Akasako. I've got the crystal. I see you've come galloping back. Have you the crystal then? I do, I do. What a prodigiously large and lovely crystal. Professor Lembrandt will be doubtless cordial with joy when you present it to him in person. Oh, and upon your return, do you remember to recount how I helped you with your harvesting? You gave me a hammer. I'll remember your help. Ah, can I fast travel? Back to Camp Tribune. Shave off a couple minutes of travel time. Maybe this is exactly what Sid needs for the airship. Switching out the coffee cups here. I always like that big coffee cup better. I have a whole set of those things. It's really a mug, but I use it for a coffee cup. My keen scholar sense tells me that you've obtained a corrupted crystal. Am I right? You are correct. If you would grant me a moment to examine the crystal. Ah, it is as you desired, a corrupted crystal overflowing with wind-aspected aether. Remind me, for what purpose did you intend to use this crystal again? What? To breach a barrier compromised of wind-aspected aether? Oh dear. That may prove problematic, as the crystal would only serve to strengthen the barrier. I suppose I am at fault for not inquiring you as to your objectives from the start. Had I known your intent, I would have never sent you to Hakasako. But what? Oh, that is just bashing the poor little guy. He was so, excited. But what is science if not trial and error? If you truly say this is failure has taught you nothing, think, man. Now understand the methods necessary to safely collect a corrupted crystal. You will doubtless have no difficulty doing it once more. What's more, the crystal collected can serve as an invaluable resource for ethereal studies conducted by the students of Balesian. If you had heard of them, well, I don't mean to boast, but I have a professional relationship with the organization. Not as equals, of course. I would never be so bold to claim that level of expertise. Are you alright? Your eyes seem to have glazed for a moment. Anyway, I shan't keep you from your task if you've still corrupted crystals to find. Give me the ether. Tell me what to do next, Professor. Corrupted crystals of sufficient size and strength are not all common. I fear, unfortunately, one of my other students, Kanya, or Sanya, I don't really know, claims to have discovered another promising site in eastern Los Nasia. Wait, that's not correct. Eastern Los Nasia was where she was nearly killed when wandering too close to an imperial castrum. Aha. Now that made an amusing anecdote. It was western Los Nasia. Pharos Sirius on the Isles of Umbra, to be precise. I can't recall her exact reasoning. Something to do with one of Delmon's talons, or some such nonsense. What I can say for certain is that she is in Elport attempting to gain access to the Isles. Why not travel there and see if Senya's inquiries bear fruit? If you can't look past the crass and violent ways of the local pirates, you might find your time there quite pleasurable. Oh, and do not forget to take your makeshift ordered pot, lest she think you unprepared for the task. To Elport I go. I believe I can actually travel there. Yes. I can. And I will. I always like how peaceful this music is. It's all so peaceful. Hopefully I don't have to deal with too much pirate dialogue here. Oh, I hate it so. Eh? Corrupted crystals? Sir, I've no interest in being the butt of your jokes, so if you've no reason to address me kindly, leave me be. Well, I'll be damned. Professor Lambert did send you. Beg your pardon. It seems we got off on the wrong foot. I'm Sanya. I'm only guessing that name there. Greatest of the professor's pupils. Ooh, cocky. Which is doubtless why he bid you seek me out. Indeed, I am an accomplished scholar with extensive background in... Gods, just listen to me paddle on and on. I must have given this introduction a dozen times by now. Ooh. New robe. But it does not help. As I told the professor in many missives, I believe that the area surrounding Pharos Sirius is replete with corrupted crystals of exceptional strength. Unfortunately, I've yet to test my hypothesis, as all access to the Isles of Umbra is prohibited at present for reasons unknown to me. You see, my attempts to acquire this information are often met with annoyance and disdain. It's rather puzzling, since I always take the time to explain my motivations in great detail to suggest my questioning. Mayhap you will have better luck wresting information from these yellow jackets. I've all but given up at this point. I have quite the reputation with the yellow jackets. I'm sure they won't mind helping a fellow felon out. But I've also been wrong several times before. Oh, no, not the right thing. Like the direction to go. Where is this yellow jacket? Ah, let me jump there, but hey, there's the yellow jacket. Ah, you startled me. Sorry. Don't you know better than to sneak up on a person at the time like this? What with all the fatuous gossip of spirits and specters haunting the Isles of Umbra, just because I know that it's nonsense doesn't make it any less frightening. Haunted? Maybe a reason they don't allow permits. See if I got any mail. No new letters. You're keen on traveling in the Isles of Umbra. Bloody hells, lad. You drunk or just crazy. Ain't nothing there but a death and more death. Just a bunch of death. Oh, where's this last yellow jacket? Maybe over here, where Manphilia was hiding. I wouldn't be able. Curse these damn invisible walls. I like my travels to be swift and hasty. Ah, yes. The Isles of Umbra. What interest have you in that godforsaken place? Ever since we were forced to abandon Ferroceras, the Isles have become not more than a graveyard for ships unable to navigate the shores, and a purgatory for the souls dragged down to the depths with them. Purgatory. That's what I call my inventory. It's food purgatory. Travels. Took a wrong turn. Almost jumped off. No, did not take a wrong turn. It was a wrong turn to take that misguided wrong turn. Where is this lady? Ooh, ran right past her. Ah, Tonberry, you've returned. Tell me your findings. Well, it sounds haunted. Really? Infested with the undead, you say? That is very, very, very interesting development. Excuse me for a moment while I gather my thoughts. Give me this, I suppose. Have you gathered your thoughts? Yes, she has regained her composure. Worry not, my friend. I've given my findings some thought, and I've wait, those were my findings. Concluded that this talk of spirits is not more than a local folklore. As for why all travels the Isles of Umbra is restricted, well, perhaps it's considered too dangerous, owing to the abandonment of Ferroceras. Yes, well, anyway, while you were questioning those yellow jackets, I paid a visit to the local pub, since even an esteemed scholar like myself envoys dulling her wits on the occasion. It was there I'd heard of a man named Skyfrin, who had recently detained after returning from, wait for it, the Isles of Umbra. This is the first I've heard of someone actually traveling to and from there, so I'm curious as to how he has obtained permission. Mind having a chat with him in my stead? He was arrested after all, so I was somewhat recent to approach him myself. I'm gonna take out the chocobo. This travel Tom. I'm not the biggest fan of these investigating quests. I love it when you get keen, good story details, but these I don't want to say fickle, but these story details like this are just they're good, but they could be better. Moments like this won't really be remembered further on. I'd really like to get back to Alpha Node and Sid. I want to know where Menphelia and the rest of the Signs are. What happened to Y'shtola? I have to go back. She calls me. Sings to me. Tell Memodia. I'm sorry. Give him this. He was right. Or you could release me? Yes, release me, and I will go tell her. Let me go tell her. Thank the promos for chocobos. What did Scaffrin have to say? That's not terribly helpful. I couldn't care less how much he misses his favorite bar wench. But what was that about a man named Memodia? Wait, I know that name. That's that bastard who grabbed my arse the other day at the pub. Well, if you would want to give him that feather, be my guest. I'm not going anywhere near him with his wandering hands. To the pub. I think this person's name is actually Mimidoa. Another Nishit, are ye? I don't really. No? What are ye? Speak up, son. I can't hear you. Bugger me. Is this what I think it is? Nah, couldn't be. Ye found this, ye say? Where ye say ye found it? Skeffrins, ye say? Was hoping to have a word with the lad, but it sounds like there's not left twixt his ears. He was supposed to help patch up Farlow Cirrus. He was. Company sent me to supervise. Sorry, I thought that was some crazy ass word at first. A lot of them weren't getting work done on their own. Half of them walked off, half of them ran off, and half of them vanished. What's that? You're looking for passage to the Isles of Umbra. What? Didn't ye say so? I've been thinking of dispatching someone to look over behalf of Memodia. Tell him how and the land laws. Ain't nobody been interested till you came calling. Whole ports and arms about spirits and so forth. If I had a gill, I'd hire some sellswords and then let 'em out sort it out. But you'll do a pinch. Ye will? Show this parchment to the skipper and he'll see you there and back. To the skipper. Ah, that was so close. Try to time it out perfectly. So you went and had a word with Memodia. I hope a valuable Tom solve waste of amount of something. And we got some parchment. You mean that disgusting creature was Scarfin's superior? If I found that hard to believe, but this writ of passage does appear to be genuine, so it must be true. I must say it is a relief to work with such an industrious man such as you. I look forward to hearing the discoveries you make in the Isles of Umbra without me. Another. Willing to take on all of the knowledge, not willing to take on the task. What? It's up, Tetsuya. I am doing pretty good. Unfortunately, I gotta go to work soon. Very soon. How are you doing? Will I have time to do this? Probably not. Speaking of having to go to work soon, I'm sorry to get out of here, but I must. I have work and I have to get ready for it. But you can catch me back here later, streaming every single day like always. Final Fantasy III will be tonight. I'll probably be on between 11:30 and 12 o'clock. You can catch me then, and then right after Final Fantasy III, like always, I'm going to jump into 14. I've got to gain some levels, get that early access on Stormblood in 2 weeks going. Got to be ready for it. Hopefully you can catch me then. If you have not subscribed, hopefully you will. At 100 subscribers, we have the Cloud Plushie Giveaway. For more information on that, all you have to do is click on the channel right now. It'll bring you to a video right off the bat, and there we'll have the character plushie reveal. Follow the thumbnail within it, and you have a better close-up video of the Cloud plushie for the giveaway prize. Loads of people have been waiting on that. Hopefully we can get that going pretty soon so I can get another giveaway started. But everybody, hopefully you can see me tonight. Tetsuya, sorry it was so late to catch me. I wish you could have jumped in here, but I always put these videos in a convenient playlist on the channel so you can watch them in chronological order. Have the whole playthrough of Final Fantasy XIV just resting there, along with 1, 2, and what I've done on Final Fantasy III so far. 4 is coming soon, so get ready for that. But everybody, I've got to get out of here and get ready for work. Thanks for watching, everybody, and again, subscribe for the new. Join this little group we have going on and follow these adventures through Eorzea and all the other Final Fantasy games. This is Tomberry Disciple, everybody, and I'm out of here. Have a great day, and if you have work as well, I hope it goes awesome, I hope it's swift, and I hope it's amazing. I'm out of here, everybody. Take it easy.